Hi, everyone. I am Julia Thomas. This is my final leadership plan. I am an art teacher from Stroudsburg Area School District, and I have a very unique situation. At any given time, I could have 850 to 900 students in the elementary school, K through 4. So I think it's really important to get to know my students and give them confidence in the art room. Through this class, I have found that I am a believer that a leader should be reliable, responsible, accountable, good problem solvers, challenge their followers to be better people, make connections, and create a safe environment. One of my inspirations was Jane Goodall. She was the leader that I chose. She is a transformational leader, which I think is a good quality to have in the classroom as a teacher. She creates change by educating her followers, and she shares her passion and a common goal with her followers. She also created the Roots and Shoots program, which is global and it's still going and running to help conserve wildlife and environment. So my first action plan is getting to know you. I would like to develop a connection with my students in order to build a rapport with student and teacher. So I thought maybe I could create a PowerPoint and let them know about me. I'm human. They seem to think that I live in my classroom and that sometimes when I run into students in the grocery stores, they're surprised to see that I'm not in my classroom. So I want to maybe build a connection with them and let them know that I have horses. I like to run. I like to go hiking and camping and things like that. So when I create a PowerPoint, I put pictures like this in here. This is actually my pony Snickers, and we're at a competition in Massachusetts. Here's the sample of the project that my class and I will be doing together. After showing the PowerPoint and discussing things about myself, I want them to be inspired to create a work of art that I can get to know their ability in their drawing, get to know their name, and get to know what they like to do. So we can have a conversation after the project is done. So they'll have about 30 minutes to create this in the classroom. And I feel that this will make a connection not only between me and my students, but between all of the students in the classroom. This will be done in the very beginning of the year. This is the very first project. At the end of this project, we'll have an art walk or a way that we can sit and discuss with everyone in the class. They need to tell facts about themselves and things that they like to do. And hopefully we will all have a connection in the classroom and get to know each other by doing this. That is goal 1. So how will I do this? I can achieve this goal by sharing a PowerPoint of myself. I will create a work of art with my students, which I think is really important, that they know that I too enjoy creating art just like them, and I'm sharing a passion with them. As a class, we'll discuss the art and share things we learned about each other. My action plan 2, this is throughout the whole school year. I would start in the beginning of the year and it will end at the last day of the school year. And what's going to happen is that I would like to start with a very structured project, step-by-step guided drawing, something like that, and then give them the confidence that they need to show them that they can truly be an awesome artist, and move on. And as the year goes on, loosen up the strings a little bit and have them make some independent decision making, some critical thinking, and with each project, they get to make more and more and more choices. I also want to share with them different mediums. So each medium creates a new challenge and it will push them outside of their comfort zone and get them to have more confidence in themselves. So this is a sample of one of the projects that I would do with my 4th grade students. It is a 40-minute coil pot project, and I will demonstrate in the beginning different things you can do to create a coil pot with clay. And they place it in a bowl and then they make these shapes and they connect it together. And at the end, I will put it in the kiln, bring it out, and they also get to make choices on how to glaze. So this is probably about halfway through the school year. They'll get to do something like this. Each coil pot comes out different, but the clay medium itself is usually very unfamiliar to them, and they enjoy working with it, and it challenges them to move on to a different medium. So, how can I achieve this goal? Students will start out with a very structured guided drawing project, as this type of project will set them up for success and give them confidence that they need to be successful in art. As the school year goes on, we'll be given more and more choices and more mediums to work with, and this structure will allow students to become more critical thinkers and make decisions, which I think both skills are super important outside of the classroom. I believe this process will change students and push them outside their comfort zone, and it will help them become more confident problem solvers in real life situations. My goal is that they become confident enough in themselves and comfortable enough in their classmates that they can start to help and lead each other through problem solving process and through the process of creating an art project in the art room. These are my references. Uh, Jane Goodall was absolutely a true inspiration, especially as a teacher. I'd highly recommend looking up her Roots and Shoots program. And that is all that I have. Thank you.